Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video doing an unboxing, review, and first time try of the Bodum Bistro electric milk frother, which is this milk frother right here. I recently purchased this because my prior electric milk frother finally broke and I needed to find a replacement. I looked at a wide variety of options on Amazon, but when I looked at the reviews, they were just really mixed and all over the place as far as the quality and build. And so I've had good success with the Bodum Bistro products in the past as far as my pour over maker and my burr grinder. And so I thought, why not purchase their electric milk frother and try it out? And so what we'll do in this video is we'll go over the packaging, we'll take this out, show you what it looks like. Then I'll walk through frothing some oat milk with this and combining with coffee to give you a sense of how this performs. As always, if you're interested in potentially purchasing this, I'll leave links in the description below. Okay, so this is the Bodum Bistro electric milk frother. I purchased this actually from Walmart for $25. And this is going to be a model where there's some grooves similar to other Bodum products at the top here. However, the Amazon listing, or what I tried to track down on Amazon, actually has a smooth top all the way across the top. And that one's listed for $30. I'll leave both links in the description below so you can look at both of them. Bodum also offers a different variety where they actually have a single cup that can lift off the top of the milk frother. So you can kind of individually serve the milk frother without having to take off the entire thing. That one's a little bit priced higher at about $50. I'll leave a link below for that as well. But that's the general kind of different product lines that they have and the options currently available. As far as the electric milk frother, they've got two color options. One's black like this with the red knob. And then additionally on the same box, they actually show the other one, which is going to be a white one with a red knob. When I went to Walmart, they did not have the white variety, which is probably what I would have purchased. So I went with the black one just because it was readily available. But their burr grinder and my coffee maker is already black, so it all matches there. As far as the rest of the packaging, it's pretty straightforward. They've got some instructions on the side as far as how to milk froth with this. But it basically says attach the whisk onto the rotating shaft, fill with cold milk, place the lid firmly on, place the milk frother on the power base, and then switch on. And then when it's ready, you can use it. So it's pretty straightforward. The difference between this and other models on Amazon that I looked at is several models on Amazon had different levels of frothing capability. So you could have either low or high frothing. And then they also had options where you could either heat or cool the milk, or heat the milk or keep it cooler. I looked at those, but a lot of them had a lot of mixed reviews where the quality showed that they would break pretty quickly within either months or potentially up to a year. And so I just kind of couldn't pull the trigger on it. So either way. But as far as the actual packaging and what comes in the box, this is what you have here. So they've got an instruction manual that goes over all the details of the product. We're not going to go into that for the purposes of this video. They've got the base for the frother, which actually has an extension cord that's a little bit short, about a foot or so long. So you will have to keep it close to a wall outlet in order to use that. And then they have the actual frother here, which we'll take out of the packaging. And so this is what it looks like. So there's a lid and then the actual frother. As far as the machine itself, it's very similar to other bistro products. It's a solid like plastic build, very well designed as far as the construction and build there. It's just like a solid plastic there. There's an on-off switch at the base here that is just toggling on. This is where this is different than other milk frothers where it doesn't have like multiple settings or touch features. So it's really just a basic on-off switch from that component. Then here along this area where it says Bodum, this is actually a rubber feel, so it's actually rubber silicone across the entirety of the milk frother, so you can get a grip on this very easily and it won't slip out of your hand even if it's wet or something like that. And then at the top here is the cup for the stainless steel and the milk frothing. I'll just put this on the base for the current aspect, or maybe not. This is what the lid looks like, so it's a clear lid. There's no openings in the lid. It does have a silicone sleeve here on the outside that is like a gasket, so it secures into place and snaps into place. And then how this functions, if you can see it on the bottom here, is basically there's just a whisk here that will basically turn at a rapid rate that'll froth up the milk, and then the frother itself will heat up the milk as well simultaneously, so you'll get warm froth milk out of this. I'm not entirely sure the size capacity of this. I believe it's probably about 10 ounces, but I'd have to measure. I didn't really see anything on the box for that. And then the other thing that is the main thing you do have to know about these milk frothers when they have a stand like this is that it has to be on the stand to use it. So you have to put it on the stand, and that's how it'll get the power through this. The one thing though is these are not dishwasher safe, and you do have to be very careful when you wash these so that you don't get water on the base here, because that'll damage it. That's actually how I broke my last one, is it was kind of messy at the point, and I just went and kind of washed it and got water in the bottom here, and it stopped working. And so just be cognizant of that, because I would hate for you to buy this, think you could use it in the dishwasher or wash it yourself and then end up having it broken. But that's really it. And actually on the inside here, they do have a couple lines here. There's actually a min and max line here on the side here. You won't be able to see it, but that gives you a sense of how much you can fill with this without having to worry about it flowing over. So what I'll do is I'll wash this real quick, clean it up, and then we'll froth some up. Okay, so now we're all set to froth milk. I did read through the instructions, and there are a couple things that I did want to highlight about this product. So first off, if you use the whisk like this, where it's completely the whisk and this black piece included, it will whisk the milk and froth it, and all you have to do is just basically slide it on there, and it's magnetically built. When you hit the button on the bottom here, it'll start swirling and whisking it, and then it'll bring it up to a temperature, I believe, of 149 degrees. And it'll actually keep it there. So if you leave it on with the switch on, and it drops down from 149 down to 122 degrees, it'll actually turn the frother back on automatically. So that's an interesting feature that I didn't know about, so it'll kind of keep the milk warm. The other thing is if you do not want frothed milk, you just wanted warmed milk, you can actually take the whisk off this piece here. And so you remove the outer ring for the whisk, and then you just basically put this black piece on. And then when you pour the milk in here, it'll do a similar function. However, it won't whisk the milk and froth it. It will basically just heat it up. So those are the two ways to either get hot froth milk or hot froth milk, or just hot milk. Now what we'll do is actually pour this in. So on the side here, it's very hard to see, but there's actually a min line and a max line for when you froth the milk. And so you want to be between those two lines there. And then there's actually a max line that's a little bit higher up, which you can probably see on camera, which is when you just want to heat the milk. And so we'll basically just pour in, I'm using oat milk because that's what I use all the time. We'll pour this into the min line, okay, which is about that level. And then we'll just put on the lid, and then we'll turn this on. It should take, they say, about 1 minute on the min level, and then it'll automatically stop on its own for frothing milk. However, if you have it at the max level, at that level, it should take about 2 minutes. And then the other thing to consider is that for heating the milk, it takes about 1 minute on the min level and 2.5 minutes on the max level. So we'll sit there, let this do its frothing, and then we'll see the result at the end. Okay, so it just clicked off. We'll take a look at how well it did froth in here after it did its automatic function. And I also have some fresh coffee here to test this out. So this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna reach my finger. So it's definitely a thick froth, sorry, it was off camera, thick frothiness there. And it is warm to the touch, but it did froth pretty well. I'll say that as compared to the prior one I had, which I think was a Haitian one from Amazon, it's a little bit less froth, but at $25, this is a great frother for what it does. And so we'll pour this into the coffee here. And so this is what it looks like. So it does give you a good froth level quantity, and it's freshly warm, so it does combine with the coffee well. And we'll just do a taste test. And it tastes like basically froth milk. And so that's really all I have for this. I did just want to highlight the functionality here, the main features of this. It is a simple frother where it has an on-off switch. It doesn't have too many complex features that can potentially break. The big things you do want to highlight is not getting this wet, not putting it in the dishwasher so you can maintain the longevity there. And then the other aspect of it, the fact that it does have a built-in feature where it can keep it warm for a longer period of time is nice as well, because a lot of times I'll make like 1 cup of coffee like this and brew another coffee at the same time. And so being able to froth the milk, have it sit and keep it warm for a longer period of time is nice, because you can use it for the second cup rather than having to froth milk all over again. So that's all I have for this video. This was the Bodum Bistro electric milk frother. It's about $25 at Walmart, $30 on Amazon. The one thing on the Amazon link is that it does not have this like silicone sleeve. I'll try to track down if I can find a model on identical to this on Amazon, but I will leave a link for the one on Amazon below if you want to check it out. But thanks for watching and have a great day.